Okay. Hello, dear friends. Good evening. Such a beautiful, beautiful evening. So, today's story is a little bit same as last time. It's not really a story, but a life explanation or introduction of Apollo and Artemis. I say Apollo and Artemis is kind of not in the chronological order. Actually, Artemis is the sister and Apollo is the younger brother. Artemis is the elder sister. They were the children of Zeus and Leto. They were twins. Okay, let's get started. You understand a little bit their relation. Apollo was the twin brother of Artemis. So when he was born, Apollo, he was supposedly holding a golden sword in one hand. Apollo was the god of many things, including music, healing, and oracles. Oracle is the place where people heard about their future. Oracle of Delphi, we always hear this. It's in Delphi. He could even make mortals see the future. So maybe I can add a little bit of the background story. So Apollo's parents are Zeus and Leto. Leto was a goddess, and she was very beautiful, a beautiful young lady. And Zeus was, as always, he fell in love. He saw Leto. Oh my God, such a beautiful lady. He fell in love. Leto has beautiful long hair. You have seen Jared Leto. I think he has the gene of Leto, the goddess, has beautiful long hair. Makeup. Okay, I made it up. They may not have that much relationship. This Leto is not 30 seconds to Mars Leto. Okay, with all seriousness, so Leto was a beautiful lady. And Zeus walking around drinking beer, and anyway, Zeus was drinking around and has his thunderbolt chariot, and here and there, and he got bored and he saw a beautiful lady, and then he fell in love, which happens, right? Okay. Let's continue. Please excuse me. Family passing, so sometimes I got distracted. Okay. So Zeus was just walking around, and he was bored, and he found a beautiful lady, and then he followed this beautiful lady, and then this and that, they did something, and then Leto got pregnant, and who knows who is the one that released this news. This is a secret, but someone just didn't hold up, and this got to the ear of Hera. Hera was the queen of all gods. Hera was the wife of Zeus. Of course, that's jealousy. There is no doubt. And my husband is having some liaison, having something with another woman. Of course, So Hera decided to punish. And Hera did not dare to punish Zeus. That's her husband, right? So Hera punished a lot of these women that Zeus had a relationship with. It's kind of unfair, right? So Zeus kind of embarrassed, and what can he say? He did something dishonest, right? And Leto was very afraid, so Leto was trying to hide, but there's no place because the whole universe was under Zeus' domain, territory, and control, right? He is the king. So they went to float here and there. They tried to hide in a floating island. And this island is floating because it's like a boat. It's like a big jungle piece of a rock or wood on the ocean that never stops. And so Leto thought, maybe this is the place I can stay. The place is called Delos, and Leto then decided to go to the island of Delos. And as soon as Leto landed, her feet landed on Leto, stopped, not moving around, with 4 tall pillars that put the island firmly, strongly in the ocean. And then Leto delivered 2 babies. The first one, it's a girl. Yeah, that's Artemis. And Leto still feel, there is something still inside. Why is not coming out? 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, 6 days, 7 days, 8 days, 9 days later. Peas pudding hot, peas pudding cold, peas pudding in the pot, 9 days old. Some like it hot, some like it cold, some like it in the pot, 9 days old. 9 days old. So 9 days later, came out another one. It's a boy. That is Apollo. So Artemis was the big sister, and Apollo is the little baby boy. And 9 days, usually our human being, 9 days, we still, my sons, 9 days, they barely open their eyes. But Artemis, 9 days, she was growing up, and she helped mother to deliver the baby. So Artemis helped Leto to deliver her little brother Apollo. So that's the story of them. And so Leto, Apollo was the god of music, and Apollo have a son that is Orpheus. You remember the story of Orpheus and Eurydice, Orpheus and Eurydice, right? And Apollo was the god of music. And a little bit about Apollo's relationship with music. So Apollo was god of music, and he had a son who likes music very much also. And the Eurydice and Orpheus, his son Orpheus, and Eurydice's love story becomes the most poetic, most melancholic song. That was the music in the blood, in the DNA, right? Now, Apollo, that is a little bit too far away from today's story. I will stop here and continue with our line of Apollo. So Apollo, in Greek gods, they all have some symbols, like symbol, like a big company have logos, and that's design work, right? So Apollo's symbol, one is a golden bowl. So Apollo carried a golden bow and arrow, and those golden bow and arrow was made by Hephaestus, the god, the god of blacksmiths, god of craftsmanship. And actually, Apollo has it, and Artemis also have it. It's kind of confusing, maybe because they are twins. So you have it, I should have it. If you have something I do not have, there will be a fight. So I think finally God said, bon, d'accord, tous les deux, chacun une. Okay, so they both have a bow and arrow. And Apollo has a swan. Apollo flew on the back of a swan to get around. Yeah, Apollo is young and handsome, but sometimes he's kind of lazy. He does not walk so much, and he sit on the swan, on the back of swan, to walk around. And he has a tripod. Oh, thank you, Apollo. You know, without tripod, I cannot make any video. Well, I can make some video, but my painting video and voice-over video and those kind of video, so much needing tripod. So the tripod go all the way back to Apollo. How cool is that? Apollo's most powerful priestess, the Pythia, sat on a sacred tripod. So that I didn't know. I only know I put my camera, my cell phone on tripod. Yeah. Lyre. Now I need to talk about the lyre. Apollo was skilled with many musical instruments, but he favored the stringed lyre. Did you remember the story of lyre? So Apollo has sometimes he go out with his chariot. He has cows, he has sheep, and he had a flock, not flock. He had a group, several of his most cherished cows. And Hermes, who is very mischievous, one day stole Apollo's cows. And not only stole, he killed one. He sacrificed one cow, and used the cow's bone and gut made a lyre. And Apollo was extremely angry, furious. That is my most favored cow. Imagine if your pet was being, can I talk it? Yeah, I cannot even use that word. If your favorite pet becomes some instrument, that I cannot think about it. Yeah. Anyway, and so Hermes made into a lyre, and Apollo was furious, and he gave this to Apollo and said, I'm sorry, but this makes beautiful music. You can give it a try. And Apollo tried, and it did give the most beautiful, most sentimental music. So Apollo said, soit, bon, d'accord, bon ben, j'ai même pas de choix, n'est-ce pas? C'est déjà passé, c'est passé, c'est passé. And the raw rice is already becoming cooked rice, steamed rice. There's nothing I can do. Yeah, there's no need to cry over spoiled milk, and let me just accept the fact that my most beloved cow is becoming a liar. So that's the reason Apollo always carry a liar with her. You can seldomly see Apollo without his lyre. It's one of his memory of his beautiful cows. So Apollo has a special gift, that is seeing future. Apollo's most famous temple was in Delphi. Actually, I went there. I went there three or 4 years ago. It's kind of all become a ruin. Yeah, everything in Greece, almost everything is ruined. There is not very much left, but you can still see the pillar. You can still see the temple, and it was a beautiful, beautiful place, Delphi. Yeah, I really love that place. Yeah, and so Apollo's most temple was in Delphi, where his greatest priestess, the Pythia lived there, and the people, including kings, queens, the noble people, the important people, would travel great distance, far and wide, come to Delphi to see Pythia, and she could give them advice and could tell their future. So that time I forgot if I asked Pythia or not. Anyway, it was a wonderful experience. It was a wonderful travel for me. So that is Apollo. Now Artemis. Artemis is the god of hunting. So last time when I talk about it, when I tell the story of Artemis, and for some reason I said she had a sword. No. She does not use sword. Artemis is the goddess of hunting, so she always has a bow and arrow. And that was corrected by an ancient historian. Again, thank you very, very much. Anytime, if you see that I made some mistake, I messed up the relationship of Zeus, which is one of the most difficult thing to catch. Yeah, and mess up some father-daughter and relationship, or the god's job description, then write a comment and correct me. Okay, that will help me great deal. So Artemis is the goddess of hunting. Artemis was the twin sister of Apollo. She was the goddess of hunting, and no one could beat her with a bow and arrow. And Artemis never married. Yeah, I think she knew. Oh, my dad was her dad is Zeus. And I think she said, oh, my dad didn't do a good example, and he treated a woman so bad, I'm not going to mess around with the man. Anyway, I did not know, I'm guessing. Artemis never married and didn't stay on Mount Olympus. And she preferred to live in forest with her specially chosen group of female huntresses. That is actually a good decision. On top of the hill, it's a corruption place, so she did not stay there. She lived far and away from the top of the hill, top of Mount Olympus. I can totally understand it. If myself, I'm not sure if I can make that choice, but I really admire that choice. So her parents are Zeus and Leto. Yeah, it's the same story as Apollo. Zeus fell in love with Leto. Leto had to escape, went to the island of Delos, and Artemis was the first one born, and helped her mother to deliver her twin brother. Yeah, so Artemis have no children. Yeah, she's not married. She's not having children. She did not have any child. That is very admirable, right? Keep herself pure and decided. So the sacred symbol for symbol, not syllable, symbol, symbol, symbol. One is deer. Artemis often wore a deer skin as a cloak. As a cloak. So her not pajama, her cape and her long dress is kind of made out of a deer skin. Oh. Dog, of course, huntress, right? Artemis kept hunting dogs that helped her catching prey. Another symbol was a bear. The young women who served in Artemis' temple were known as little bear. Little bears. Oh, that's a cute name. That reminds me of teddy bear. You know, teddy bear was named after Teddy Roosevelt. Yeah, that's quite a historical story. Maybe another time we'll talk about teddy bear from Teddy Roosevelt. So the last, her symbol was bow and arrow, of course, bow and arrow. She was the goddess of hunting, right? So, of course, Artemis always carried her trusty bow. She was a very skilled archery. So Artemis is the girls' goddess. Artemis was seen as protector of young girls before they were married. She was a girl for all her life. Oh, she's a goddess, so still she is a girl. Some of these women would travel to Artemis' temple and serve the goddess before returning home to get married. There they would compete in races, dance together, and make sacrifice to Artemis. So they have fun, they enjoy, and they uplift, and they just improve themselves and enhance themselves and give contribution to Artemis. So that's the story and the background story, and a little bit about Apollo and Artemis. this is a pair of very beautiful god and goddess. I really love it. And, that is it. I wish you a happy evening. I love you. I really do. Do. Goodbye.